Very shortly, it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Welcome, everyone, on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Argentina up against Portugal.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
The Argentina first team. Cristian Romero starts alongside Nicolas Otamendi in central defence. And leading the line today is Julian Alvarez. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with Diogo Dalot in the fullback positions. Pedro Neto plays with Rafael Leao out wide. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. So off and running here, the first half underway. Alexis McAllister. Alvarez. Almada. Thoughtful play. Must be. And the post getting in the way. And it's all rather fizzled out. Ferreira. Mendes. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Oh, that's a clever ball. Silva. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes has it. Intelligent ball. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Otamendi. Alvarez. Fernandes. Otamendi has it. Enzo Fernandez. Here's Alvarez. Distributing it well. Tagliafico. On to McAllister. Almada. Trying to tee it up. Now with McAllister. Fernandes. Slight miscue in the final third. Silva. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Genuine chance. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Enzo Fernandez. Almada. Tagliafico. Alexis McAllister. Fernandez. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Moving the ball nicely. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Nahuel Molina. Really determined play to hang on to it.
Yeah, that's good strength from him.
Tagliafico. Rodrigo de Paul. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Released it nicely. Pedro Neto. Will it happen for them? Leao. Oh, it's on! Oh, it's another one! They couldn't have visualised a better start than this.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Two-nil now, and back underway. Tagliafico. Enzo Fernandez. Almada. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Fernandez. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? But the danger averted for now. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And it's opening up. A blistering start. Simply stunning. No let-up at all from them.
Well, they have to defend better than that. They just don't deal with the danger, do they?
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Nahuel Molina. On to Messi. Molina. Alvarez. Could be threatening. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Nuno Mendes. He has teammates around him. Good work from Argentina to win it back. Molina. Now with Messi. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Enzo Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. Fernandez. Now with McAllister. Almada. On to McAllister. Nahuel Molina. Rodrigo de Paul. On to Messi. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Bernardo Silva. Now with Mensch. Gonzalo Inacio. Fernandes. Now with Vitinha. Diogo Dalot. Dias. Here's Ronaldo. Promising looking ball. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Lionel Messi. Nahuel Molina. Here's Alvarez. Good physical play. Alexis McAllister. Almada. Alvarez. Exploiting the wide area. That is tackling of the highest order.
Yeah, great tackle, wasn't it?
Oh, good idea. With plenty of time and space. Corner given. Who can they pick out? Well, he'd love to have that header back. In fairness, he was being closely watched. Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. Here's Alvarez. And here's the pass over the top to Lionel Messi. And the cross goes in. Well, no damage done. And that is how to beat your opponent.
Oh, what a wonderful bit of play that was.
And teammates around him. Promising pass. A very effective clearance. Silva. Decent position. Promising position, this. On to Vitinha. Splendid defending. Might lead to a chance. Leao. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Lionel Messi. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Vitor Ferreira. Inacio. Dias. On to Vitinha. Ruben Dias. Oh, that's splendid play. Fernandes. Keeper getting the touch. That's a good-looking ball. And possession secured. Keeper's ball. Enzo Fernandez. Otamendi has it. Nahuel Molina. Romero. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. And a fine tackle. Fernandes. And slipped through beautifully. Superbly read and executed. Well, they could break at pace. They keep going. Could be. Fernandes. Now with Messi. Winning back possession.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Rafael Leao. On to Vitinha. Decent looking pass. Opportunity. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. De Paul. Molina. Now Romero with it. Almada. Oh, with Nicolas Tagliafico. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Enzo Fernandez. Here's Alvarez. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Is it going to be a goal here? Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Cristiano Ronaldo. And good anticipation. Rodrigo de Paul. Lionel Messi. And possibilities here. Rodrigo de Paul. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. And Portugal showing good width. Ferreira. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Could pose a threat on the counter. Oh, looks so promising. Diogo Dalot. On to Vitinha. Dias. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ruben Dias. On to Mensch. Silva. That's not a bad ball. And the attack fizzling out. Argentina will get the throw in. Fernandez. Molina. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Nuno Mendes. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Bruno Fernandes. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
On with the action then, and it's looking rather like a matter of how many for Portugal. Danger building. Nicely timed tackle. Diogo Dalot. Can he find the right pass? And roaming free here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, this could really help the cause. And it's opening up. Terrific piece of anticipation. Trying to pick out a teammate. Dias. Can he put it away? Oh, what a save! And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And over it comes. Well, it was a crowded penalty area, but the keeper's done well to hold on to that. De Paul. Here's Alvarez. Portugal have possession once more. Counter-attacking chance. And danger averted. Well read. An impressive run. Yet again, just couldn't seem to maintain possession. De Paul. And Portugal regaining possession. Nice looking move this. Now with Silva. Fernandes. And perfectly positioned.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
McAllister. Here's Alvarez. Martinez. Is it going to be? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Not Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Mensch. On to Silva. Nuno Mensch. Rafael Leao. Now with Silva. Can they open them up?
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
A chance to whip it in. Could be. Will it be? And inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
And over comes the corner. Molina. Here's Alvarez. Plenty of support here. Messi in the vicinity. Taking care of business defensively here. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Ronaldo. Good-looking pass.
Yeah, what a dangerous ball that is.
Martinez. Now with Messi. Alvarez. Lionel Messi. Fernandes. And nicely over the top. And he's clear as lines. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes has it. And slipped through beautifully. Bruno Fernandes. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Fernandes. Well, the threat could be there. Leao. Will it go in? A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and Fernandes' finish is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
The first half here comes to an end. Well, no doubt about it, Bruno Fernandes bringing his considerable influence to bear on the proceedings. He's been a joy to watch.
Well, he really has been the dominant force in midfield. He's passed it well, he's beaten opponents with ease, and he's looked so dynamic.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Composed play in possession. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, it's on! And Bernardo Silva has it. Splendid challenge, that! Tagliafico. The ball with Martinez. Alexis McAllister. Doing well to keep possession. Showing a good reading of the game. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Now with Vitinha. Able to skip past his man. Still looking for space. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So back underway, and this game has had a roller coaster quality about it. Tagliafico. De Paul. Molina. Rodrigo De Paul. Could be threatening. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Fernandes. Thoughtful play. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Alexis McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. Really nice looking pass. And a throw in for Argentina. Well, a disappointing throw there.
Not sure what went through his mind there.
Now perhaps they can counter from here. Bruno Fernandes. Decent looking ball. Romero. Nahuel Molina. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Enzo Fernandez. Otamendi. Alvarez. On to Messi. Portugal have control of the ball again here. Silva. That's a high-quality pass. And possibilities here. Terrific piece of anticipation. Tagliafico. Martinez. De Paul. On to McAllister. Could be troublesome. On to McAllister. And a very good challenge. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Oh, good idea. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Diogo Dalot. Here's Ronaldo. That's a good-looking pass. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And using the flank. And a decent delivery. Well, no way through. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes has it. Good distribution. And successfully cut out. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, had no intention of losing out. Can he? Timely intervention. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep onside and be ready for the chance.
Silva. 30 minutes to go then. Diogo Dalot. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. And the referee playing advantage. Rafael Leao. And quick thinking defensively. De Paul. Oh, moving it nicely. Very quick thinking there. Rafael Leao. On to Mensch. Bruno Fernandes. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Fernandes. Dalot. And will the cross work out for them? Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Bruno Fernandes. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, midfielder completely dominated the game, and the front players' movement has been excellent.
De Paul. Molina. Rodrigo De Paul. The ball with Martinez. Fernandes. De Paul. Intercepted effortlessly. Silva. Now with Mensch. Vitor Ferreira. Bernardo Silva. Ferreira. Ronaldo. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Martinez. Rodrigo De Paul. And threading it through. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then it's a wonderful strike from Messi. He hits it with such power, such pace and great accuracy. What a goal that is.
Mensch. Good-looking move. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Nahuel Molina. Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. Now with McAllister. Martinez. Lionel Messi. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Fernandes. Decent idea. Neto. Smart defending. Rafael Leao. Spot on with that tackle. Promising possession, this. Well, that's how to press. Fernandes. The ball with Martinez. And a strong tackle. Ferreira. Neto. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes has it. Good physical play. Well, good idea. Well, the pressure was on, but that's a composed goalkeeper for you. Rodrigo de Paul. Bruno Fernandes. Just the challenge that was required. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Messi. Now opening things up. It's there for him. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Fernandes. Gonzalo Inacio. Now with Vitinha. Silva. A good vision there. Alexis McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. A bit wasteful from Argentina. Vitor Ferreira. Corner kick forthcoming. And time for the change now. He's driven in the corner. Oh, couldn't really direct it where he wanted. Molina. De Paul. This looks interesting. Can he? Oh, snuffed out the threat.
Yeah, positioning spot on there.
McAllister. Fernandes. Maybe dangerous here. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes has it. Mensch. Ferreira. Vitor Ferreira. Inacio. Now with Vitinha. Dias. Vitor Ferreira. Really fine play to keep possession. Out of play for an Argentina throw. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Tagliafico. So out for a throw-in. Alexis McAllister. Now Romero with it. Nahuel Molina. And good anticipation.
He read it really well, didn't he?
Bruno Fernandes. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Alvarez. Here's Alvarez. And Scott to attack. Will it go in? Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them. Well, just listen to this reaction. They're affording their opponents far too much time on the ball. They have to press higher up the pitch.
And a good-looking ball. On a time for composure on the ball. Alexis McAllister. Fernandes. Here's Alvarez. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Oh, this is looking promising. Great weight on the pass. Getting in there to intercept. Rodrigo de Paul. McAllister. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Rodrigo de Paul. And possession changing hands. Teammates available. A fine reading of the situation. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Fernandes. Alvarez. Enzo Fernandez. Messi. Martinez. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Vitor Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Gonzalo Inacio. Ferreira. Fernandes. Neves. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. João Neves. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Ferreira. Here's Ronaldo. That's a good-looking ball. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. McAllister. Lionel Messi. Fernandes. And Portugal regaining possession. Ferreira. Inacio. João Neves. Here's Ronaldo. Could be threatening. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Fernandes. Oh, this looks useful. And look at this! Oh, still danger here! Well, nothing comes of it. Lionel Messi. Might be a chance to break. Very quick thinking there. Rafael Leao. Might lead to a chance. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 3 minutes to be added on. Tagliafico. Martinez. Fernandes. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. The ball with Martinez. And the through ball. Oh, that's how to defend. Neves. Bruno Fernandes has it. Oh, tremendous vision. Just the challenge that was required. And now it's over. And Argentina have to reflect on what has gone wrong here. It's a defeat and not something that they were hoping to have to digest. Your thoughts?
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Well, a highly significant role played by Bruno Fernandes. Sensational performance on all levels. Stuart, interested to know what you made of his production.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.
And here we go, an action-packed game in prospect, one that should tantalise and entertain in equal measure. Ready for liftoff, and the fans are certainly expecting to see gripping theatre. It's next on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome to Wembley Stadium here in London. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's England versus France.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield would be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
The England first 11.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Adrien Rabiot starts alongside Aurélien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Guehi. Declan Rice. Bukayo Saka. James. Now opening things up. Takes it on. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. And over the touchline for what will be an England throw. Guehi. Saka. Oh, useful ball. Anthony Gordon. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Could be threatening. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Yeah, that was a lost opportunity, wasn't it?
Declan Rice. Now with Bellingham. Gordon. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Michael Olise. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Mbappe! Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Corner kick played in. Genuine chance. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space. And it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
And England get us moving again. A quick response required after the setback. Elliot Anderson. Bellingham. Gordon. Nice sequence this. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass finally. Koundé. And here's Saliba. Dembele. Upamecano. Theo Hernandez. Tchouaméni. And here's Saliba. Can they pull further away?
Yeah, just waiting for the right moment here to penetrate.
The attack showed promise. Gordon. Anthony Gordon. Now, what can England do from this position? Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Rabiot. Michael Olise. Well, ball back with England now. Anderson. And Bellingham. Feeding it through. William Saliba. Koundé. Rabiot. And Upamecano. Theo Hernandez. Rabiot. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Now the counter-attack looks on. Oh, that's a clever ball. Decent chance. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Upamecano. Now Rabiot. Michael Olise. Rabiot. Theo Hernandez. Now with Upamecano. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. They're trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Bukayo Saka. Saka. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Rabiot. Now with Upamecano. Theo Hernandez. Upamecano. Aurélien Tchouaméni. William Saliba. Composed and patient passing.
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Tchouaméni. Good work from England to win it back. Could catch them on the break. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Rabiot. Decent position. And it's opening up. Oh, a superb save. Who can they pick out? And no problem there. Saka. Rice with it. Excellent pass. highest order.
What a tackle that was.
And teammates around him. Tchouaméni. William Saliba. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Well, this could really help the cause. It comes to nothing in the end. Promising possession, this. It needs an accurate cross. Superbly read and executed. James. Rice with it. Bellingham. Thoughtful play. And the shot. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And they're going for the short one. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Short corner favoured. The corner kicks keep on coming. Corner kick played in. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness, and a goal kick it is. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Rabiot. Jules Koundé on the ball. William Saliba. And England's come away with it. He has teammates around him. Anthony Gordon. Oh, surely! The chance is on. Danger building. Can they deliver here? Will he play it in? Michael Olise. Could be dangerous. Slight miscue in the final third. England moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And a clever piece of defending. Olise. Could pose a threat on the counter. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, very effective play in possession. Harry Kane. Might lead to a chance. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Mark Guehi. Elliot Anderson. Guehi. And Bellingham. Oh, nice ball over the top. Timely intervention. Quick counter could be on. William Saliba. Jules Koundé on the ball. And here's Saliba. Koundé. Aurélien Tchouameni. That's a good-looking pass. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Anthony Gordon. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. O'Reilly. Jude Bellingham. Real chance. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge.
Yeah, got there just in time, didn't he?
Mbappe. Might be able to set up the chance. It needs an accurate cross. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Nice looking pass. Bukayo Saka. Kane. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Aurélien Tchouameni. What can he do with it now? Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Can he give them the advantage? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, he would love to have that header back. Marc Guehi. Gordon. Guehi. Ezri Konsa. Bellingham. Maybe dangerous here. And wonderful defending there.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
Theo Hernandez. Tchouameni. Theo Hernandez now. No panic, just passing. But then the one that fails to hit its target. O'Reilly. Now with Olise. Tchouameni. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Aurélien Tchouameni. Promising position, this. And not a bad idea to take it with the head.
Yeah, lovely bit of play, but it's made by such a good cross.
Fine work from France to win back possession. He has time to play it over. Promising move this from France. Now a decent position. Thoughtful play. Now with Olise. And just like that, broken up.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Good conditions for the counter. Incisive pass. Oh, moving it nicely. And taking it away. Theo Hernandez. And here's Saliba. Theo Hernandez now. Moving the ball nicely. He just couldn't play that decisive ball. Harry Kane. England using width to good effect here. Excellent vision. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Dembele. Aurélien Tchouameni. Options in the centre. Intelligent ball. Well worked piece of pressing. Gordon. Rice with it. Jude Bellingham. And England pushing forward with options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Could be a chance to break. Trying to tee it up. Well, just the tackle that was needed. They'll get things going again with a goal kick. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. Declan Rice. Now with James. Anderson. Bellingham. Gordon. And a clever piece of defending. Theo Hernandez. Tchouameni. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Beautiful pass. Rabiot. Very effective pass. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Bukayo Saka. And crossed in there. Oh, what a save! Playing it in. That's fine goalkeeping to hold on to the corner. James. Guehi. And the referee's whistle. We've reached the halfway point here at Wembley Stadium. Well, plenty to like about Bukayo Saka in the first half. How would you sum up what we've seen from him?
Well, he's certainly got his team back into this game with that goal, because up to that point, they hadn't played particularly well. I think he's had a decent first half, but he'll be looking to build on his goal in the second 45.
So back at it, into the second half, and who's to say how this is going to end up? Might lead to a chance. Nice looking move, this. Oh, danger here. A good and fair challenge. O'Reilly. Now with Bellingham. Harry Kane. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. And the counter-attack looks on. Gordon. And Bellingham. Good distribution. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Kane! Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Koundé. Chouameni. Dembele. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Dembele. Can he get the level? Danger building. Theo Hernandez now. Just the challenge that was required. Rabiot. Aurélien Chouameni. Now Rabiot. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Declan Rice. Bellingham. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, as the replay shows us, Kane picks out the perfect pass to beat that defensive line, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So back underway at 3-1. Mbappe. Rice with it. Gordon. Anderson. Anthony Gordon. Good patience. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Rabiot. France moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, possibilities in the centre. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Good use of advantage. Harry Kane. Anthony Gordon. Promising possession, this. Very quick thinking there. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Oh, good vision there. And a very good challenge. Elliot Anderson. Guehi. Marc Guehi. Rice with it. Anderson. They've chosen to go through Harry Kane. Options around him. Bellingham. Opportunity to deliver the cross. A very timely interception. Well, this could really help the cause. An alert piece of defending. Showing good ball control.
Skill, strength and awareness. Really well played.
That's not a bad ball. Attending to his defensive chores. Rabiot. And Upamecano. Aurélien Tchouameni. Good move in the making from France. Options in the middle. Are showing good patience. Mbappe! And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So the ball is moving once more, and I'll tell you what, France are right back in this contest now. O'Reilly. Gordon. Attacking possibilities for England. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Scope for another goal. Nicely timed tackle. He has teammates around him. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Aurélien Tchouameni. Dembele. Now Rabiot. Dembele on the ball. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. James. Now with Saka. Threads it nicely. Oh, top goalkeeping! And they will make the change now. Who can they pick out? Possession lost by France. It's looking promising. Holding on to it. Can they do it? Kane. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Oh, useful ball. And possession changing hands. And a throw in here for France. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Really determined play to hang on to it. But just like that, possession changes hands. James. Rice with it. Ezri Konsa. Saka. Declan Rice. Harry Kane. And trying to extend their lead. And danger averted. Well read. Could pose a threat on the counter. Mbappe in the centre. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. France looking dangerous here. And nice vision.
That pass is always on.
Theo Hernandez. Looking for the final pass. Could play it in. To level matters! He read the situation defensively and did his job. Ball retention is often part of it. Elliot Anderson. Now with Bellingham. And quick thinking defensively. Zaire Emery. Now with Olise. Koundé. And France pushing forward with options available. And into the last 20 minutes. Can he find the right pass? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Theo Hernandez. And France exploiting the space on the flank. Just a bit too high with that attempt. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. O'Reilly. Declan Rice. And Bellingham. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Saka. Now with Bellingham. Harry Kane. Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. And in range. Oh, great defending. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. James. Konsa. Rice with it. Kane. O'Reilly. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. This could level it. Oh, he's missed it. He'll be kicking himself.
Well, the opportunity presented itself, and they really should be level. They have to be more composed, more clinical if they want to get back into this.
O'Reilly. Gordon. And Bellingham. And fed forwards. Oh, surely! In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Warren Zaire-Emery. And he did well to cut it out. Bukayo Saka. Doing well to keep possession. Declan Rice. On to James. Saka. Now Harry Kane. Promising move this from England. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Zaire-Emery. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Warren Zaire-Emery. Now Rabiot. Kylian Mbappe. Timely intervention. Bellingham. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Rabiot. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Jude Bellingham. Now with Saka. And playing it through. Magnificent defending.
Well, that's why he's so highly rated.
Rabiot. Theo Hernandez now. William Saliba. Composed play and possession. Kylian Mbappe. Committed challenge. Now opening things up. Gordon. In position. Keeper was there to meet it. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Now sending it in. Well, he almost nodded that one in. Mbappe. Oh, good-looking run. Well anticipated.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Reece James. Declan Rice. Now with Bellingham. Adam Wharton. Now what can they do from here? Just wasn't going to give that ball away. James. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Crossing opportunity. Did well to win it back. Kane. And possibilities here. And Bellingham. And an opening! Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Koundé. William Saliba. Dembele on the ball. Zaire Emery. The delivery from Dembele. Well, the header at least made the goalkeeper think. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Marc Guehi. And the keeper has it now. Dembele. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. Could pull one back here. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Declan Rice. Good distribution. A good idea, but overhit. And the substitution will occur now. Warren Zaire Emery. On to Olise. Koundé. Michael Olise. Warren Zaire Emery. Now Rabiot. Zaire Emery. Physically strong and secure on the ball. That is and read the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off, but he was spot on with his challenge.
Bukayo Saka. Reece James. Now with Bellingham. Declan Rice. Jude Bellingham. Now with Wharton. Rice with it. Now with Rodgers. Wharton. Jude Bellingham. Nice looking move this. On to Saka. Timely intervention. Dembele. Very effective pass. Shaping to shoot. Well, whether it's a great chance or a half chance, when you're trailing as they are, you've got to put them away.
Well, if they are going to get back into this, those are the sort of chances they have to take.
Konsa. Jordan Pickford. And teammates around him. And reacting almost instinctively. Great defending.
Oh, that was so important. What a vital interception.
Zaire Emery. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. There goes the final whistle, and it's a bad news story from a French point of view. Defeat here, something's up for us.
They weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
And the shining light for his team, no two ways about that. Harry Kane.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
High-octane football, we can virtually guarantee it. Two quality sides ready for battle, knowing full well they must give their best. Keep it here with us, the home of football, YBTV. And hello to you from the home of football here in London, Wembley Stadium. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's England up against Portugal.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan, both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 18, Anthony Gordon. Number 10, Jude Bellingham. And number 9, Harry Kane.
The England first 11.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Wembley Stadium. Enjoy the game.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with Diogo Dalot in the fullback positions. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. And away we go, the first half of this game. Konsa. Anderson. Harry Kane. Elliot Anderson. Kane. Mark Guehi. Anthony Gordon. Harry Kane. Intercepted at the right time.
Yeah, good interception there, wasn't it?
Jude Bellingham. Oh, great defending. O'Reilly. Konsa. Gordon. Mark Guehi. Now with Bellingham. Bukayo Saka. Declan Rice. England looking dangerous. Pedro Neto. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Guehi. Now with James. And the ball with Pickford. Declan Rice. Reece James. And Bellingham. Declan Rice. Gordon. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Ferreira. Now with Silva. Vitor Ferreira. Diogo Dalot. And snuffed out the danger immediately. O'Reilly. Mark Guehi. On to James. Anderson. Guehi. Elliot Anderson. O'Reilly. Ezri Konsa. Elliot Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Anderson. Interesting pass. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Saka. Anderson. Rice with it. Good looking move.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
Very quick thinking there. Fernandes. Here's Ronaldo. Plenty of support here. But really sticking to their task defensively. Diogo Dalot. Ferreira. Silva. Well, that ball looks promising. Chance to cross. Can he deliver? Splendid defending. Bellingham. Attacking with vigour, but the danger averted for now. Nuno Mendes. On to Silva. Ferreira. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Might be a chance here. Well, the emphasis was on placing the shot, but it's all gone awry.
Well, as you said, he had a lot of time to pick his spot, but it's a poor miss in the end, you have to say that.
Gordon. Elliot Anderson. Oh, that's splendid play. Now Harry Kane. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Plenty of support here. Danger building. Timely intervention. Konsa. Rice with it. James. Bellingham. Declan Rice. Guehi. Rice with it. Bellingham. Anthony Gordon. Declan Rice. On to Saka. Determined defending. Vitor Ferreira. Now, who can he play it to? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Declan Rice. Rice with it. Anderson. Mark Guehi. O'Reilly. Now Harry Kane. Well, can they open up the defence here? Can he put them in front? He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Bernardo Silva. That's a good-looking ball. Spot on with that tackle. O'Reilly. Anthony Gordon. And Bellingham. Now with Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Silva. Neto. And with that, the attack breaks down.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Anthony Gordon. Anderson. Oh, magnificent passing. Oh, nice ball over the top. And he's in an offside position. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal losing possession here. Kane. But he's certainly not alone. Oh, big moment! Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Playing it in. Reece James. Anderson. O'Reilly. Mark Guehi. On to Saka. Bellingham. Very effective pass. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Ruben Dias. Diogo Dalot. Gonzalo Inacio. Rafael Leao. On to Silva. Mensch. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Vitor Ferreira. Fernandes. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Ferreira. Good looking pass.
That pass is always on.
Now relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Now, can they hit them on the counter? O'Reilly. That's a good-looking pass. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Bernardo Silva. And he wasn't likely to get away with that. Vitor Ferreira. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. James. Konsa. Did a good job of cutting it out. Rafael Leao. And players waiting in the centre. Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Yeah, they got themselves into a really good position there.
Konsa. Kane. Great vision from Harry Kane. Bellingham! And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, as you can see again, Kane plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And so the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick response from Portugal here? There needs to be. Silva. On the ball, Rafael Leao. It's a promising move from Portugal. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Harry Kane slips it through. Well, it was all going so well until it came down to the finish.
Yeah, up until the end product, that was excellent football.
Pedro Neto. Diogo Dalot. Now, who can he play it to? Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Mensch. Inacio. Pedro Neto. Now with Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Thoughtful play. And still dangerous. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. James. Keeping the ball is what it's all about.
They look so comfortable, don't they?
Elliot Anderson. Showing a great defensive instinct. Gonzalo Inacio. Silva. On to Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Oh, great defending. Vitor Ferreira. On to Mensch. Interception to snuff out the danger. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And England with acres of space out wide. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest.
Oh, how did he clear that? Brilliant stuff.
Diogo Dalot. Neto. Ferreira. Here's Ronaldo. Now opening things up. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. James. Well, he's certainly not alone. And Portugal with the ball again. Ronaldo. Diogo Dalot. Portugal looking dangerous. Timely intervention. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, not much came of that. Rafael Leao. Can they square the game? Crossing opportunity. Well, good idea. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Over it comes. Well, the header needed to be a lot better than that. Didn't really make the keeper work. Gordon. He's on the run. Will it be Harry Kane? And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Neto. Ruben Dias. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Silva. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Now with Vitinha. On the ball, Rafael Leao. And a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. O'Reilly. Marc Guehi. And the ball with Pickford. Declan Rice. On to James. Guehi. Reece James. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Gordon. Rice with it. Nicely cut out. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Cristiano Ronaldo. James. Declan Rice. Konsa. Guehi. Gordon. Ezri Konsa. Marc Guehi. Rice with it. Anderson. Jude Bellingham. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, there we have it. We're at the halfway mark now, here at Wembley. Well, he's such a fine all-round player, isn't he, Jude Bellingham? And he's showing that in this game.
Yeah, his general performance has been really good. He's been such a threat and deserved his goal, that's for sure.
And off and running again here. There was a real gulf in class in the first 45. Will we see an improved effort from Portugal in the second? Danger building. Bruno Fernandes has it. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Might do damage on the break. And passing it through. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Silva. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. Inacio. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Ferreira. Neto. And space to cross it. And possibilities here. And a very good challenge. James. Ezri Konsa. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Harry Kane. Superb looking pass. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Pedro Neto. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Vitor Ferreira. Oh, tremendous vision. Anderson. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing.
Yeah, they make it look so easy at times, don't they?
England a bit sloppy in possession. Fernandes. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Ferreira. Neto. Diogo Dalot. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And players waiting in the centre. Could be dangerous. Good conditions for the counter. Anthony Gordon. Rice with it. Good strength to keep the ball. Holding on to it. Must be! Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge.
What a tackle that was.
Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Vitor Ferreira. Neto. On to Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Now with Vitinha. Very effective passing sequence. Composed play and possession. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. It's a neat move. Wasteful from England. Bernardo Silva. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Harry Kane. Anderson. Promising pass. Strong possession play. Is this the moment? Stunning piece of defending.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Vitor Ferreira. Pedro Neto. That's a good-looking pass. Ronaldo! And great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Well, they've decided to make a change. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, that's the end of that for now. Well, it's a tall order as they try to pull one back, but their passing game might help. He could pick out a teammate. Excellent defending. Anderson. Esri Konsa. Elliot Anderson. Favouring possession football. O'Reilly. Moving the ball well here. Kane. Elliot Anderson. Anthony Gordon. Anderson. Perfectly positioned to take it away. It's a weighted pass. Opportunity. Oh, goalkeeping heroics.
Well, he's done brilliantly there. He's reacted so quickly to that shot.
And the short option preferred. Promising possession, this. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Reece James. Very effective pass. Now with James. And an astute piece of defending. Oh, useful ball. And Portugal have it back now. Trincao. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes has it. Such an ambitious run. Focused attacking play.
That's nicely done.
Could reduce the deficit. A smart stop here. And that's great work to keep it in play. Declan Rice. Elliot Anderson. Konsa. Now with Saka. Reece James. Bukayo Saka. O'Reilly. Possession, the most important thing. Declan Rice. Elliot Anderson. Saka. Rice with it. Mark Guehi. Elliot Anderson. And he read it well. Gonzalo Inacio. On to Mensch. Nuno Mensch. Now with Vitinha. Rafael Leao. On to Silva. Distributing it well. Ronaldo. Chance to get themselves back into it. Super challenge. Wow. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Now, space for England out wide. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Doing everything possible to keep possession.
Ah, that's a good bit of play.
Ferreira. O'Reilly. Elliot Anderson. Rice with it. Jude Bellingham. And they need to get tighter here. Oh, surely! Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Who can he pick out? Given away by Portugal. Rodgers. And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Room to roam on the wing for England. Kane! And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So underway again, and England really beginning to run away with this now. The scoreline threatening to get ugly here. That's really good and effective physical play. Bernardo Silva. Diogo Dalot. Fernandes. Now with Mensch. Ronaldo. Silva. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Elliot Anderson. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Released it nicely. And the corner's been given. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Playing it in. And Portugal struggling to keep it. Not giving it away. Rafael Leao. Now with Neves. Outrageously skillful. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. James. On to Rodgers. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Jordan Pickford. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Fernandes. On to Neves. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. A decent effort, but the keeper read it all the way. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Bukayo Saka. Rice with it. Guehi. On to Rodgers. Wharton. Composed play in possession. Intelligent ball. Now with Saka. Reece James. Timely intervention. Quick break could be on. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. That's a lovely ball. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Neves. Now with Vitinha. João Neves. Declan Rice. Now with James. Ezri Konsa. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect.
Yeah, they're certainly playing with confidence, aren't they?
Bukayo Saka. On a solid piece of goalkeeping.
Substitution for the hosts.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now.
Harry Kane. Coming onto the pitch, number 19, Ollie Watkins.
Corner kick played in. Well, all manner of movement around the goalkeeper, but stuck to his task. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Now the counter-attack looks on. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Trincao. On to Vitinha. And a tidy ball. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. He has teammates around him. But they dealt with the threat posed. Fernandes. Nice looking move this. And an opening! Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Marc Guehi. Safely away.
Well, that's how to clear the danger. Good piece of defending there.
Morgan Rogers. And keeping possession. Could be dangerous. Now with Wharton. Is it going to be? Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And in a crowded area, the keeper has managed to get there. Trincao. Rafael Leao. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Will it go in? And nobody applying pressure. And a fine stop. So the corner played into the box. The attack ended disappointingly. Ferreira. And it's Ruben Dias. Well, had no intention of losing out. Oh, good idea. And look at this! Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Declan Rice. Now with Wharton. Morgan Rogers. Marc Guehi. Jude Bellingham. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Bruno Fernandes. Vitor Ferreira. Capable of so much better from that position. But now we find out it was offside. Declan Rice. On to Saka. Rice with it. Could be troublesome. Under pressure, can he do it? Declan Rice. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Well, good effective pressure. Ferreira. Might be a chance to break. Vitor Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Getting in there to intercept.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Oh, useful ball. Textbook defending inside the box. Ezri Konsa. Bukayo Saka. Jude Bellingham. Rice with it. Well, this could really help the cause. Doing everything possible to keep possession. This looks interesting. Neves. Now with Mensch. And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on their performance?
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
So a positive night for Harry Kane. Sum up his performance for us.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.